Hi, Flosstube. There's something on the table, but it's a fly. I thought it was a spider, and I thought we were going to have to take dramatic actions. But it's just a fly, so it can be. I do realize if I let the spider live, it would catch the fly, but they're really creepy. Good morning. I'm Helen D. Thank you for joining my nature channel. How are you? It is July 6th. It's Tuesday morning here. It's been a weird few weeks. It's been a hard few weeks. I think, we're still in the middle of COVID. I know we're still in a holding pattern. My son isn't old enough to be vaccinated. We're breaking out a little bit. But then I see other people just having all this fun, and we're not there yet. And then everything going on in Florida with the condos has been hard to watch. And then we've had weird weather, hot weather, cold weather, that heat wave in the Pacific Northwest. We've been having way hotter than usual heat here. 4th of July, I had on jeans and a long sleeve shirt. I think it was Sunday night. Yeah, Sunday night. I made a hot cocoa. I was cold. So that's been weird. And then we woke up this morning to news that Barb Adams from Blackbird Designs has passed away, which is sad news to her hear. I also found out yesterday a good friend of mine has been diagnosed with metastatic breast cancer. She's 39. So it's been, sorry to be a Debbie Downer, but it's been a sad, kind of off couple weeks. I do have some stitching to show you. That's life update. That's it. We can jump right in. I've been stitching. We've been busy, so summer, you never really know with summer. Some weeks you get a ton done, some weeks you don't. It's like the almond joy of stitching. But I've gotten a few things done that I thought I'll pop on today and show because they build up and I want to make sure I can keep up. So we'll jump in. I have one FFO and I'm actually really excited about it. So last video I showed you guys that I didn't bring the chart down. I had been stitching the Naughty or Nice strawberry and I finished one and I was hoping to start the other, but I wanted to fully finish this one so that I could see if there was a way that I could not waste as much fabric because I'm cheap. So I finished my first berry. It's my second berry that I finished, but it's the first of these. So this one is I guess it's the Nice berry. So it says Naughty or Nice. And I used the template. I used Erica Michaels' website, Linda Stoltz, Erica Michaels Designs, has a great strawberry picture tutorial, and that's the one I used. I think next time, I think my top is a little small, so I just might cut it out a little bigger. I did very kind of basic on the top. That's a pin. So it's done. So this one was on 32 count cream Lugana. And I did figure out, nope, I really can't just cut a 13 by 18 in 4 and get 4 out of it. So I started, I'll stitch the other one. In future, look at this giant piece. In future, I will cut it differently so I at least have a little for future projects, but this one I had already cut, so I went with it. So I stitched up the second berry, which is the Naughty berry. So this is Naughty or Nice. So this is on the cream 32 count Lugana with the called for colors. And I'll finish this one so that they match. I can tell my son's a little weird today. So I worked on that. That is my only fully finished. I have 2 finished. This one, and then, berry mode. And this was kind of sprinkled in. I was working on whips and on my salads, but when I needed a break, I said, I'm gonna pull out these. This is my next set I wanna do, which is Mistletoe Kisses. And I started down here with the candy cane one. So because I stitched on this 32 count and I like the size, like this is a good size berry. I don't really want them bigger than this, but some of these berries have a little over 1. So it's really hard to do on Ada. So I ordered some 32 count vintage country mocha Lugano. Came in, awesome. I can see this, no problem. Measure, cut my piece, get to stitching away, and has some stitching. I'm like 3/4 of the way through because we finally got together with some stitchy friends in the garage. It was freezing. They're troopers because it was cold last weekend. So I wasn't really paying attention. But then that night, I'm like, man, my X's look pretty big. I think this one's bigger than the other one. Unfortunately, the fabric I bought was mislabeled. So it should have been a 32 count and it was a 25 count, which accounts for the fact that I could see it so well. The only problem is I'd cut it this size because I'm cheap and I wanted to save my fabric. I wasn't gonna be able to make it. I'm like, I'll just make one giant berry. It'll be fine. No, I didn't have enough fabric to make a giant berry. So what I did instead, where's that chart? Oh, you can't see on the chart. This is supposed to have like some white design on both sides that then you make the strawberry out of. So I had already stitched it over here, so I took it out and I just squared it up. I took some of the elements. It had this candy cane in the heart. That was like the point. So I just kind of filled in on both sides and made it squarish, rectangle. So I will finish this one as a pillow. And I probably will give it to my mom because I'm gonna stitch it again for me and I don't really need two of the same. So this one is done. I used Color and Cotton. Sorry, it's in there. Color and Cotton Old Santa was what I used, and then like 3865. I think it came out pretty good. It's like a pinky and a dark red. So I contacted the store. I ordered them online from Primrose Cottage on Etsy because honestly, it's kind of hard to find 32 count vintage country mocha right now, and they had it. That's gonna crinkle all over the place. So I sent them a note and I was like, heads up, I think this was mislabeled. It's definitely 25 because I counted it. And when I ordered it and it came in and I could see it, I ordered another piece. So I said, can you just check my other piece to make sure? And I heard back from her today, very apologetic, not charging me for the piece of 25, double checking their labeling because, you know, mistakes happen. So they couldn't have been nicer. So when that comes in, I will stitch that one again and it will be small and tiny and cute. So those are my finished, my FOs, my finishes. Then I have whips, and my whips will look very familiar to you because they're all my stitch-alongs. The stitch-alongs are going strong. 2 of them finished in July. I'm quite looking forward to August. I'm loving them. I love the designs, but sometimes when you stitch on something for so long, you just want a little bit of a break, and I don't want to fall behind, so I'm trying to keep up, but I'm really looking forward to just like, oh, it's August. I can do whatever I want all month. I have some other big projects that I like how, like we'll start with the gamer one because it's on top. This is the Pixels That Made Us from Pick Stitch, and it comes out weekly. So I usually spend Monday, Tuesday, and usually Wednesday working on the release of this. Then I work on other things. I've gotten a ton done. So I thought, well, if I could take one of my older pieces that I'm trying to finish and dedicate Monday, Tuesday, and sometimes Wednesday, I could get a lot done, but I might need a little break. I might need August to do whatever I want and then pick up again in September. So this is Pixels That Made Us. We're on the end, you guys, we're on the R. I posted, Maine Moose Mom has a Facebook group for Maine Stitchers, and she always asks like for Whip It Wednesday, what are you working on? And I posted this one, I said, it's the Never Ending Gamer Sal. And she said, well, aren't you glad it doesn't spell gaming? Yes, I am. So this letter is the Super Nintendo. Last month, got a piece of paper back there so you can see it. Last week, it was Yoshi. I think I had Yoshi done on my video, and then it ended right there. So that week seemed to me pretty small. I think it only took 2 days. But then the next one was all of this and all of this up to Luigi. So that one took some extra time. This week is right up here and just like a little, like half up. And then the last one will be big. And we'll be done. I know a few of these guys. We got Mega Man. This is from Chrono Trigger. Over here, Secret of Mana. I think this is Link. He's not quite done. It's funny because when you're working on it, sometimes you can't tell, but now when I'm looking in the camera, I'm like, oh, that's Link. Luigi's up here. Princess Peach makes it in this one. I haven't done her yet. So, getting there. This one is on 16 count Alchemy from Picture This Plus. It's the Pixels That Made Us Sell by Pick Stitch. It's a fundraiser for the group Child's Play, and I always put a link below to more information if you're wondering how to sign up. It's still ongoing, so you can. I'm not sure what they'll do when it's done, so I don't know, but almost done. The other one, I think this one's still on the Q-snap, so I'll have to take it off. I had this one ready in case I wanted to work on it when the ladies were here, and then I didn't. So that's not going to show you much. This is the Wizard of Oz Sal from Satsuma Street. We've now gotten the border and 3 of the scenes, and there will be 5 scenes. I love this one. I loved the last one too. So the last one was the poppy fields. The first one was up here with the Witch of the North. Then the poppy fields. Whoops. Because it's a diamond, it's a little hard. This 2-week was the witch and her monkeys. And it looks to me like she's telling Dorothy to get off her lawn. I know she's telling them to fly, but in my mind, she's telling them to get off her lawn. My favorite part of this one is this guy here that's just flying right out, and their little toes. So that's the Wizard of Oz. So I need to do some border work so that I'm ready, because the next one will be over on this corner. So when I finish Pixels this week, which will probably be Wednesday, I need to pick this back up and get that border done so that I'm ready when that one comes out. Sorry, now I have Q-snap bits everywhere. I'm just gonna shove them over here out of the way. Oh, and here comes Emmy to probably knock him on the floor. So if you hear a clanking, that's exactly what she did. Or she'll chase the fly. So that one, I'm caught up, but I need to get that border done, so I'll be ready. Then I also think I was working on this one last time we talked, and I did finally finish it. It was the Zodiac from Tiny Modernist. The next part of this one is out, and I haven't even thought about it. So it was the crab, which is Cancer, and it seems it's off. I can show you the whole thing. This month's is a lion for Leo. Every month seems to get bigger and bigger and with less white space. So it will take me a while. And this is on an 18 count. It's a solo die from Misty at Luminous Fiber Arts. So I can't do it like in the car, or I'm limited as to when I can work on that one. I need good light and to be able to see it. So I also worked on that. I have 2 more pieces I worked on. I needed a new car piece / tennis piece. So when I ordered from Primrose Cottage, and I can show you this, but it means nothing. So let me pull it up real quick. They have some really cute designs that they chart, and I'd been eyeballing this one. So I did finally pick it up. It's just a digital, so it's not like they needed to mail it to me, but I was ordering from them anyway. It is Hello Summer. And there you go. That's something to see. That's the L, and I have an L and an O over here. And I'm doing that on a, I think it's a 28 count Lugana white. The only other piece I worked on, instead of working on my borders, which I should have done, I felt like pulling out, everyone's doing Christmas in July. I was feeling Halloween. So I pulled out Raven from Nora Corbett. This was a stitch along with Cobweb Corner, Carla, from 2019. So this is one of my oldest WIPs. I know we started it in October of that year and I didn't get very much done. There was no way it was getting done by Halloween. And I put it away and then I pulled it out after Christmas in 2020 and I was working on it Mondays. I would work on it. But then when everything closed and we were home and homeschooling or remote learning, our brain couldn't take it, so she got put away. So I thought, I'd like to pull her out. I'd love to have her done by Halloween this year. And in order for that to happen, she needs some love. So she is stitched on 16 count Haunted from Picture This Plus. I'm kind of bending her so you'll be able to see her. She's not that big and I don't have that much done. So last time when I put her away, I had all of this kind of bow done. That's off her back. So I worked on mostly all this black and then I just started filling in some of the color on the bottom of her dress and I'll work my way up. So yeah, I really enjoy working on her. I love the colors. She has beads, but only 3 different colors and they're all the seed beads. So they're easy to put on. So I'd really like to get back to her. She's coming out in August. If not before then, if I'm feeling like I need a break. So there's that. So that's all the things I worked on. Hi, Amy. Yeah, that's all the things I worked on. I did do a little shopping. Actually, I have a few things to show because 2 of them, well, she's catching this fly. She's on it. She's on patrol. Now I want to stitch all the berries, all the Erica Michael berries. So I ordered this set from Penny at the Daily Stitcher, which is called Holiday Home Berries. And it's 2 different ones. And what I really love on her charts, like, oh yay, there's the berries. And then on the back, she does a nice close-up of what she does on the top. I need to perfect my berries, but I need to perfect my berry tops. I'm not there yet. So again, I also got, this one I got from 123. This is Spring Berries. And on the back, she shows a nice close-up of her tops. So I got those. And then I had ordered from Nitka Moscow, not very long ago. This one came quick. The last time, I've only ordered for them twice, but the last time it took a while for it to come in, and this time it came really quickly. So I didn't bring the whole tube and everything down. This is the one I really, really wanted to have. So this is called 22 Balloons, and this is a new release for them. And it's not that big. It's 148 by 90. And the kit comes with that blue fabric and the flosses. The fabric is a 25 count, which I can use, but that would make it really big. So I'm trying to decide if I want to use the 25 count. I don't have any other blues that are that color, so I'm still deciding. And then right now, I think for the summer, they're having a deal where they've kind of bundled some of their Barbara Anna charts and they'll send them in one tube. They can fit 2 in one tube for the same postage and you get a little discount. So I got that one, and then the other one I ordered was this one, the 4 Seasons. I have a thought for these. I'm not sure if it's going to work, but can you hear her? She just ran up the stairs. She's chasing that fly. What I really like about these is the dresses. I'm kind of thinking I might do just the dresses, just the bottoms, no little legs, and kind of finish them like little mushrooms. We'll see. I love this one, the autumn. It's my favorite. We'll see. So I ordered that and it came in. I've also, from 123, when I ordered those berries, I ordered some more 32 counts Lugana to stitch them on. And it kind of seems like I'm just going to be getting mail sprinkled in because some things were back ordered. And when you look at your shipping dates, they're all over the place. So I'll just be getting little fun packages throughout the next month, which is fine. I'm in no rush. I gotta finish all these stitch alongs. That is purchases. Giveaways. We have a stack today. Giveaways, and then I have one little plan. It's percolating in my head. So, last week we had 2 giveaways from Carla at Cobweb Corner. And I went with like a summer theme. So we did the arranging seashells. She has a whole series of these. A lot of people, this is in ink circles. They said they hadn't seen these. She has several of these arrangings and they're all very cute. This one is going to go to Audrey Fleming. And then the Cape Cod Keeps from Plum Street, we said mermaid. This one is going to Tanya Simmerly. So congratulations, ladies, and I will comment on both of your comments as soon as I get the computer. This week, this video, we have 5 giveaways. The first 2 are again from Carla at Cobweb Corner, who's always so gracious sending me charts for you guys. I stitched Turkey Bay, so I asked Carla for a copy of Turkey Bay because it got a lot of comments. It's a great chart. So the first giveaway is Turkey Bay. And if you'd like this, please be 18. Don't say giveaway. I'd appreciate it if you're a subscriber. Say the word turkey. And when I send this, whoever wants it, if they're interested, I will, I can print out my conversion in case you want it. Not that you need to use it, but you might be interested. So that's number 1 is Turkey Bay. The second one from Carla is Bristol Berries 1. I thought other people might want to stitch berries. And I know a lot of people really like redwork and redwork samplers. So these are based off some orphanage samplers, Bristol orphanage samplers. They're different. They're a little different size than this one. They'll stitch a little differently. But she always puts, you know, the template and everything in there. So for this one, say Bristol, B-R-I-S-T-O-L for the Bristol berries. So thank you very much, Carla, for those. And then I saw Penny from the Daily Stitcher this week, and she dropped off a few things. We actually have a couple for the next video too. She also did her draw. She was doing that giveaway through her website for anyone who had made a purchase through July 4th. And the winner of that was Emily Brown. Emily, I'm not sure if you watch here, but I know Penny was getting in touch with you, but I just wanted to let you know. I don't know how that fly is eluding her for so long. So Penny dropped off 3 charts. So the first one is Red, White, and Blue, and her card's in there. This is a Brenda Gervais. If you're interested in this one, say flag for these patriotic charts. And then the other 2, I want to open one because she showed me these and they were really cool. This is something she just added to her website. So there's 2 of these. And these are something a little different. These are a banner that it's kind of a wool applique, but they're pre-printed. So I just pulled this one out. These are by All Through the Night. And it's a pre-printed fabric banner that, like, here's Santa Claus, right? And you applique on like his beard and stuff like then the pine coney things or the leaves. So you don't have to applique the whole thing, and then you have these panels that you can use to make your banner, which I thought was really cool. I'm not really into wool applique. I don't need any more. Need any more hobbies? So we will do Santa, if you would like this one. And then the other one is all snowmen. So we will say snowmen. And again, this one has the panel. I'm gonna put that in better once the video's over. So, turkey, Bristol, flag, Santa, snowmen. I might have to go to the post office for that batch. Actually, I might, because these are a little, I don't know if I can mail these from home. You guys are worth a trip to the post office. The other thing, and this is kind of my simmering thought. So earlier in the spring, I had gotten the chart, Mirabilia's The Snow Queen, from Carla at Cobble Corner. And I had also done some finishing for Penny, and Penny said, well, what can I, you know, when we said, she gave me the finishing, she's like, I can get you something, let me know what you'd like. So I got the Snow Queen from Carla, and I was like, you know what, the only way I'm ever gonna actually do this is if I have all the stuff. And then I'll feel like I need to do it, and I really want to do it. So Penny got me the bead pack, which is huge, and the water lilies. It has 2 different colors, but you need 2 skeins of each. So now I have the silks and the beads. July 4th, when it was rainy and cold and we weren't doing a thing, Joann's was having their doorbuster DMC sale. So I zipped over to Joann's, which is 3/4 of a mile from my house, and I got the flosses. Because I figured she's gonna take a while, she needs her own set of floss. And I have some floss that a woman had given my mom, but it's older floss, and I didn't want to deal with dye lots in case I ran out of one, so I'm like, I'm just gonna get her own set of floss. I need fabric, and that might be my birthday start next year. My birthday's in February, so typically what I do is I take the first 6 weeks of the year to try and finish stuff up, and then I start something new on my birthday. I didn't this year. I didn't feel like I had too much to finish up, and I knew at that point that I was starting the gamer sale in March, so I didn't have a birthday start. So I'm trying to decide on fabric. I kind of want to do her on a 28 count because some of her skin and her face and stuff has some partial stitches in it, but at the same time, hand-dyed 28 count shrinks, and I have a really hard time seeing it. And this is a huge piece, and I don't want to make it so I don't want to work on it, you know? Like, I want it to be a fabric that I really enjoy working on so that I enjoy working on it and want to. So I might go with a 14 count Picture This Plus because I like the coverage. I like it. I just like it. But I'm gonna have to decide pretty soon because, you know, sometimes when it needs a big piece. On a 14 count, I will need a fat half. I've never bought a fat half of fabric because it's just too big to squeeze on a fat eighth. So I'll need to order that soon because it will take a while to come in. I looked online, I looked at Fabrics by Stephanie on the picture, the viewer.net, and she had a color I really liked called Moana, but it's not on her website. So I don't know if it's not available anymore. I don't know. I gotta do a little research. So that's percolating in the back of my head. It's July. I'm already thinking about February. And I wonder why the year goes by so fast. That is all. I hope you guys are having a good week, a good start to July. I'll be back in a couple weeks. It's quiet. John's upstairs working. I'm like, Miles, I want to do a video so you can go play your game. And he was up the stairs faster than Emmy chasing a fly. All right. Thank you guys so much. And I will talk to you later. Bye.